It's in a great location. It's about 4 hours drive, let's say, from Vancouver. We have access to power infrastructure and road infrastructure, and good relationships on the ground there as well. So the it's all 100% owned with the with the project. There's not an option.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jason Bonson. He is the CEO of Happy Creek Minerals. And Jason, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm great, Steve. Good morning.
Good. And Happy Creek, and you're happy obviously this morning because you've announced a $3.2 million private placement and obviously money to move your project forward. So first off, let's talk about that part of it. You're seeing some good demand for the capital raise?
Yes, well, what we announced today is we announced we have a lead investor there, Waratah Capital, and also Power One from Toronto is also involved in the story. So I think we'll be closing it relatively quickly, and it's great to have some long-term shareholders on board, institutional shareholders. And yeah, it's a great time to really get this story going.
And I'm sure that you've heard some feedback from both of those entities about why they want to support the company.
Well, they see, tungsten as a real critical metal for the future, and given the state of the world these days, and the demand on the military application side is very important. And this is one of the highest grade undeveloped tungsten, projects in the world. So it's got scale potential. So I think this is why they've done their homework, and they're in for the long term.
So this capital gives you the funds to institute a 10,000-meter drill program at Fox. So tell me a little bit about the plan for the exploration season and what it is you're trying to do.
Yes, well, several years ago, the company announced an initial resource about 1 million tons at over 1% in terms of a combined grade of tungsten. And the plan now with this, we announced a 10,000-meter drill program several months ago, and we'll kick that off now and get a good portion of that completed. And the focus is on expanding that resource and taking it from the current sort of 1 million tons to something much more sort of significant. So, the project is the geology is, well situated to really expand the sort of resource. So we have drill permits in place, and talking to contractors and getting ready to go.
And Jason, when you say expanding, you're talking about expanding what you have right now and confirming certain things and moving it from one category to another, or are you talking about stepping out from where you already know that you feel confident about where you're at, or a combination of both?
Well, the current resource is half indicated, half inferred, which is
Yeah.
already for initial maiden resource, a very high sort of degree of confidence. And this sort of translates to our understanding of the geology is quite straightforward. With these horizons, we have thick horizons of the tungsten-bearing mineralization, the scheelite. And so really, we're really expanding on the known sort of model, which we've already proved up the sort of structure and the grade, and now really sort of expanding that, trying to add tons to this resource. And you move this into a sort of, for example, 3 to 5 million ton range, it starts to become a very significant sort of tungsten deposit globally.
And lastly, where you're located in the Cariboo District of British Columbia, that allows you really quick access to getting all this stuff put together.
Yeah, it's in a great location. It's about 4 hours drive, let's say, from Vancouver. We have access to power infrastructure and road infrastructure, and good relationships on the ground there as well. So it's all 100% owned with the project. There's not an option. These are our licenses. We own 100%. So this is what the investors saw, the merits of the underlying assets here, and given where tungsten is going and the grade of this, it just makes sense.
Makes sense. Jason, congratulations on this. I look forward to hearing more about the drilling when it gets underway, and we'll have you back many, many more times. So
Excellent.
appreciate your
Thank you.
time.
Thank you, Steve.
All
Thank
right, Jason
you. Bye.
Bonson, CEO of Happy Creek Minerals.